Hello everybody, how you doing? We are back for another
in our comfy couch.
On our comfy couch, Big
CC.
Brown.
Giddy.
Nah, don't. Anyways,
Wait, really?
I have no idea. I don't get it.
Comfy couch, CC.
What's CC?
Comfy couch, 2 C's. Stupid.
I thought you were saying yes. So, we were gonna talk about how Jen made it this far in life with me in a relationship. Cause the way it started was
It was embarrassing.
it was definitely a little crazy. She definitely had these very interesting moments, we'll say. So, I don't know how you wanted. Yeah, we tired. So, cause we drew blood, that's why they were fucking shit low.
Cause I had oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. So we had a drug blood.
Our blood drawn. Well, no. Before he drew his blood, he was already like, I'm lightheaded. I gotta eat some.
I didn't say I'm lightheaded at all today. Shut up. I said I was hungry though. I didn't say I was lightheaded. I said I'm hungry.
You said you were. Look, he was so lightheaded. He doesn't even remember.
I was not lightheaded.
Yeah, you were. You little.
Bing, bing. So anyways, so we had our blood drawn. So we're a little cooked today. And then Alaska, oh my God.
She's cooked.
She's fucking nuts today. She's just going, I don't know, she's going balls to the walls today.
She's delirious.
So anyways.
Look at her. What is going on?
Yeah, she's in there dancing.
She's like exhausted.
Look at her.
She's rubbing the shit out of her eyes, but she will
Look.
not. Oh my God. Girl will not. This girl, when we tell people she's active, she's active at all points in her life.
Yeah,
Like, even when
she's so
tired.
funny.
You can't even see her. She already moved.
She's
out of the-
delirious as hell right now. Look at her.
She's like, what can I do?
She's waiting to get tagged in. She's on the ropes. Yeah, that girl is too much.
Anywho.
So, anyways, where were we? Oh, so we were talking about.
How I survived.
Yeah. So one day we're just gonna take it all the way back. So we went to a doctor, right? Because she said she felt like a little sick.
I had a bad cough that wouldn't go.
It wasn't a bad cough. It was like an average cough, but.
No, remember it lasted for over a month when I started air.
Oh yeah.
It lasted months.
So might as well just tell them about the job real quick. This video goes on.
Oh,
for
so this
fucking
job-
half an hour.
This job was pretty. It was pretty chill for a job I've had. But you had to visit homes for kids who had asthma, and some of these homes were not in the best conditions. And there was a lot of stuff. There was bed bugs. There were mice situations. It was everything you could think of in like not a clean home. I ran into the issue basically. And there was this one day that we decided to go to the doctor, me and James, because I had this cough for months, and it would probably like a month or two, and it was not going away. But it was kind of when I had started the job. So James was like, maybe you should go to the doctor because you don't know what's going on. Mind you, we only had maybe like 2 months dating at this point. It was very early
Look
on.
at how much I carried.
I know, he was so sweet. So then we went to the doctor, went to like urgent care. And the doctor, you have to do the voice.
Yeah, nah.
So we
He
go.
was useless.
Urgent
Fucking
care centers suck in New York. Like, I just think like they're there to just like write
Give
something
you
down
drugs, hell yeah,
and
that's
give you
it.
drugs, and you're out. You're about your business. You go about your business. And the doctor was like,
Yo, but just real quick, you be like, yo, I feel like my knee is like coming out of my fucking skin or something like that, and they're like, well, your heart rate is good,
so you must
and your lungs seem clear, so you're on your way. Here's some amoxicillin, and they just fucking let you go. Yeah, dude, yeah, retarded. But anyway, so the guy was like, well, it was like this really pretentious dude. He was pretentious, was he
Yeah,
not?
he
He
was,
definitely
yeah.
was, and he seemed like a new doctor. Like he just got his
But he
shit
was
or whatever.
feeling himself.
Yeah, he was definitely feeling himself. And then he was like, yeah, maybe it's something like in your trachea, in your trachea. And then like that joke went on for mad long.
And the way he was looking at me, like he was like if he was like, I don't know. Just
Yeah, he did the thing that I always make fun of people. Yo, you ever see people when you're either saying something like they can't hear, or you ask them to look at something and they go like this, they go. So like when she was talking, she was like, you know, I just have like this thing and I work with kids at Etha. She's like, I don't think I have Etha, but whatever. He's just like,
yeah, it's your trachea.
it's probably something in your trachea.
And like everything I would tell him, he would just be like, it's your trachea. Like he just kept going there. We were like, all right, whatever.
And those, yeah.
So he gave me medicine. And so we go to like a Dwayne Reed or something in the area. This was like downtown somewhere. I don't even remember where. So
before you finish the story, let's just preface it one more time. Where she went to these homes, they were filthy. Well, you can finish the story.
Yeah.
I'm trying to back you up here.
So then, this is not, my mom's very clean. My house was clean at the time. I used to live.
Her
with my
mom was
mom
very
at this
clean.
point. And so we go to Dwayne Reed and we're waiting on the line to get the medicine. And there's a few people in front of us. There's a few people behind us at this point. So we're just waiting. I go to put my bag on the floor because I was doing something.
So you went to get something out.
Oh yeah, so I put it on the floor to get something out. And a freaking big roach comes out of the bag. And me and James are like, and I think, did you step on it right away?
I tried to.
Yeah, he I remember him like stepping. And this other man is behind us and he goes, disgusting.
No, he was like, that's disgusting.
Mind you, keep in mind, we only have 2 months dating. I got this bad ass cough. And then now we're dealing with this shit.
And the roach come crawling out her bag.
And
why do I feel like I was going through your bag for something?
It was one of us going through the bag. And then I feel like one of us kind of went like that. Like when it was coming out, like...
And I seen, yeah, I definitely tried to kill it fast. I was like, oh, because the thing is that, like, I know... I mean, she never came off dirty, so I didn't think she was dirty. I never been to her house, right? But I didn't think she was dirty.
Yeah, no.
And then I was like, oh, but if your job... Because she would always talk about how dirty the people at her job are. Like,
no, the visits.
Like, the visits. Not the people at her job, but it might have been some of them. But the visits at her job, she would always say, that, like, yo, they're mad dirty or filthy or whatever. So to me, I was like, I kind of get it. Because she would always say... Like, once she was like, oh, when I went to a house once and I left my umbrella on the side and, like, roaches came out the umbrella when I went to leave. Like, so I'm like, oh, it's fucking...
Yeah, it was one time, and this might have been...
I can't, dude. Yo, listen, I'll deal with anything, dude. Like,
it was bad, and sometimes the people were clean, but the area that they were in was just so bad and infested that it would just go into their apartment.
Yeah, you can't stop it. Sometimes you just can't do it.
So because they lived in buildings, it was like inevitable. So the umbrella thing happened before the bag thing happened. When the umbrella, or it might have been after, because I feel like I had already closed everything in. But one time I had left my umbrella like by somebody's like floor, like by the door, because it was wet. When I left the freaking apartment, I went to open it, and like as I'm going, I see like stuff crawling out. I'm like, what the fuck? So that was another thing. But whatever. So the roach thing happened in Dwayne Reed, or wherever we were. It was a drugstore place. And after that, James was like, no, Jen, like you gotta figure out your life. Like, this can't be happening. So the next day, I get home, first of all, and I tell my mom, and my mom is like, una cucaracha. Asco, because she's like she's grossed out by stuff like that.
If you don't know what that means in Spanish, that means her mom said, that's disgusting.
Roach, that's disgusting. So she was like, no, you have
I'll
to
never forget that.
Me either.
Just like that same day you had 2 pretentious like douchebags.
And then I got a
and it's just like, well, you can't even blame them either. Well,
I look dirty.
The doctor, yeah, you just look gross.
Yeah, it was so bad. And then my mom made me put everything in a bin that day. She was like, you are not leaving anything out in this house. So the next day I went to my supervisor and I told her, like, listen, this happened. Like, I don't know what's happening. I remember we had like a meeting and they just were basically like, this is what you can do to like avoid taking stuff home with you. So after that, I just started buying a book bag designated for work, because I used to have like a nice little purse. I learned the hard way. So then I got this ugly little book bag.
I remember that.
The gray one?
It's like a little doof bag. You know? My roach bag.
So that was
mad eggs in it.
Oh yeah, and that's what I was thinking about. I was just like, ew, you don't know what's in the bag. It was so. I think I threw out that purse that day. I definitely don't think I.
Yo, roaches are like arguably the disgustingest fucking thing.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Oh, so Jen. So here's the thing. Let me be honest with you guys. So in all seriousness, people really don't be believing me, but for some reason why just recently my farts started smelling. But prior to recently, like my farts never smell. I never smell.
Yeah.
The only thing that would smell seriously
would
be my feet. Now, mind you, I would have coffee, alcohol, and cigarettes every day. My breath still wouldn't smell.
His breath never would.
Like she'd always be like, oh, your beard smells.
Yeah.
Like cigarettes, but my breath would never smell. we're talking about coffee, alcohol, and cigarettes very often. Like I had cigarettes every day.
Yeah, and his breath.
But it should be like, yo, your breath never smells. Like ever smells. I never had armpit odor, and I would put on deodorant maybe once every 4 days. To this day, I only do like once every 4 days. Like I just don't smell. And every once in a while, my nutsack would smell because I get sweaty. But I put powder on, so you kind of get like a sweat powder,
Which is disgusting.
musky thing kind of going on.
It's a perfect.
But other than that, like I really don't. Like I genuinely don't smell. Like I could be out all day and I won't smell.
Yeah, he
Like
doesn't.
I could sweat all day and I don't smell. I'm just naturally good. Her.
Yeah.
This motherfucker is smelling like human.
Like human. I will say, I do have. I don't think like every day.
Nah, but you need deodorant. Like
Oh
that's
yeah, I cannot.
that's
say
the
that.
thing that you need it. Like I don't need deodorant. Like if I'm like, oh shit, I put deodorant on. Like, eh. Yo, you don't put deodorant on? Everyone's like,
I have to go back to the house. Like, no, that reminds me. I don't think I ever told you. I might have told you. This is a quick story. When I was in middle school, I always knew I had strong BO from being a kid. So if I would get nervous, I would sweat a lot. And in school, I would get nervous. I was not crazy about middle school, so I would get nervous during like gym time because that was like the worst time during middle school. Whatever. Because the girls were mean. Yeah, I did. But so I would sweat, and after I would stink. So I started taking this lotion that my mom used to have from Avon, and I put it in my bag, and I would put it.
Why don't you just bring deodorant?
I don't know. I would just never think of because I had one for the house. So in my head, I was like, I wasn't gonna carry it. So I would just bring like a hand lotion, and I would just put it under my underarms. And then by the time I would start sweating again, I'll be like, oh my god, it smells like fruity gravel because like the lotion was.
Because it's not meant to mask.
Obviously, but I was in middle school. What the hell did I know? So whatever. So I always had strong BO. This day we went to Six Flags. So we left the house maybe 8 a.m. right? So when we're heading home at this point, you know, the body has been almost 12 hours. Jen only put deodorant on once.
It wasn't summer either. It was October.
It was warm that day though, because we had like a sweater and a shirt.
Nice. It was nice.
It was a nice day. Oh, and we forgot. And that day I was trying out an organic deodorant, a natural deodorant. Remember those?
Yeah, that was stupid.
Those fuck you up, which I didn't know till
They don't
that
do.
day.
If you're gonna use natural deodorant, is
You have
nothing.
to like detox apparently. Like you have to let it like kick in. But that day I had just started trying, or maybe 2 days before that. So whatever, I didn't know that I was gonna stink after 10 hours. So James goes to hug me.
I don't even remember this, honestly.
That's when you were like, oh, Jen, you got some BO. And I was like, it was like the first. Mind you, we only had a month in. I'm like, what the fuck? So that happened. But he stuck around, so clearly there was a lot more to discover.
More stink. Stink from the paint.
And then we had my hair issue.
So now her hair
this
issue.
the last part.
Her hair issue. She had, for some reason, why? Oh, because you started using fucking natural vegan shit again. This shit don't work. It doesn't work.
I guess I was in the phase. I don't even know why I was doing
Yeah,
that.
she was just trying to be like, I don't know, like all like natural, clean and shit. And the girl just had like dandruff for days. Right? And shit was, yo, you'd be like, oh, like you go to like, you'd be like this, and you'd be like, she was like fucking, like when you pop, you remember the little bottles, the little wine bottles, and the confetti comes out, it's like your hair, you just be like.
And so that day, we were on the
Cause she
train or
used
something.
Dr.
We were
Bronner's, and I was just like, yo,
Yeah.
babe, you gotta like.
He was like, what is this on your hair? It's a bunch of white stuff. And I was like, hold on, because I've been trying it.
Stupid fuck.
And we're getting shampoo.
This shit just don't work. It doesn't work.
So that day that he saw my dandruff, he was like, Jen, we gotta go to the store. So remember we went shopping. It was like a Dwayne Reader or Walmart.
Oh, really? We bought some?
Yeah, we bought something that same day. I don't know where we were going because we were like in the area.
Yeah, that's so funny.
So James came with me again, another trip. We took so many like random trips.
Well, I guess all those things are like temporary.
Yeah, because
Not the BO, but.
But
Stinky ass.
I was thinking that was don't be lying.
Yeah, but like your deodorant, I hate the smell of deodorant though.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. I
And
like
you
it.
need a lot of it, so it sucks. Though, you know that when people be like, all right, she be like this. Wait, can we actually talk about the real stupid thing about you?
How is this
Yo, your man,
dedicated to
hold on.
roasting me?
Wait. Can we just talk about this real quick? In all seriousness, for anybody watching, okay, she pisses me off, and I'm gonna tell you why. I love her to death, I really do, and I'll do anything for her.
Your crooked.
And my hair can be crooked all day. This just don't stink. So listen, yo, when she goes to put on deodorant, half her phone case, right? This is the deodorant, right? You go like this. You pick your shirt up and you go under your shirt and you go. Except all the time, she be like, ah, shit, I got deodorant on my shirt. And it's like, well, why did you get deodorant? Because she puts a shirt on. You're in a bra, right? So if you're in a bra, put the deodorant on and then you put on your shirt. No, she puts the shirt on and goes like this. Bro goes from the neck. Look, I can't. Spit in the cup.
I got it.
Stupid ass. Who does that? And then she had the nerve to say, oh, I got deodorant on my shirt. Now here's the thing. Usually when people get deodorant on the shirt, where is it? It's on the armpit. No, it's here on her fucking neck. Because you go like this.
It's because I forget.
And she's not stupid.
I just forget.
That's what's more. It's so simple. I think everybody goes like this. Just picks up the shirt.
No, I've seen people go like that.
Maybe in a shirt like that, it makes sense. Because the thing is, like, let's just say if this was like my only shirt, right, and I had all this space, then maybe that makes sense. But still, why wouldn't you just go from underneath?
But then I feel like you'll still get deodorant. Cause
How?
Let's say this is the deodorant and you go like that.
Why are you
go like
putting?
that.
I drink from that. Get your stinky ass armpits away from my water. The fuck? This is what I gotta deal with, man.
I'm hot now. I have a
Yeah,
fleece.
you're fucking. That's not fleece. That's fucking. That's just stink.
No, this is gonna be like this episode called Roasting Jen. This is awkward.
Bro got clinical strength fleece.
No, clinical strength doesn't even work that good, guys. Recommend some good men deodorant. That's what seems to work for me.
Your sister told me you should try lime. She said,
I'm not doing that.
she said rub a lime on your arm.
That's not gonna work.
And neutralize.
No, fuck that. I feel like that stuff, like my BO is just a little too strong. I don't know if it's because what I eat. I don't know what it is. Because like I eat a lot of tuna.
I feel like what you eat. Yeah. Yo, she eat tuna, sardines, and it's like, yo, you already stink. Why you eat stinky shit?
Liver.
It.
But I like it. There was one time that James got me pissed and I didn't want to because I didn't have to.
And you got halitosis. Yo, you're the stinkiest motherfucker.
What an asshole. But look, he's still here. How long we been together for? 9 years or something? You asshole.
Bro,
You asshole.
Bro needs fucking Old Spice mouthwash.
All the deodorant. Old Spice doesn't even work anymore from my toe.
It stopped. You got tolerance. Your body got tolerance.
That's the other thing. I feel like
Your body got tolerance. And I don't even use it. I'm crying.
No, but that's the crazy thing that
stinky motherfucker.
I always tell James every few months I have to change the deodorant because if not, my body it creates like it's like I'm coming back stronger. Oh my god.
That's why the clinical state don't work.
Doesn't have no strength anymore. Oh my god. Well, guys, this is why he's still because it makes him laugh. That's why he's still with me.
Yeah. You fun. So,
James is perfect. Has no flaws. His breath never stinks.
I have plenty of flaws. Plenty of flaws. What are they? I don't know, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, guys, I think that was enough.
Enough roasting.
Don't y'all come from my wife, man, because I love her.
Come from you.
I'm fucking.
What's the taking phrase? We were watching Taking yesterday.
Good luck.
No, that was stupid. The other one.
I have a certain set of skills. And it's all like that. I will find you and I will kill you.
But he won't kill me. He's a good man.
I will not kill anybody. That's disgusting.
The trachea.
Your trachea is disgusting. Bitch.
That's what he wanted.
Yeah, it is. You stupid fuck.
Get out of
You don't know anything.
Oh, and then I bought rompe pecho, you remember? And that shit was disgusting.
Yo, rompe pecho tastes like
It was terrible, yeah.
bro. That shit tastes like
It
dirt.
worked, though,
It tastes like dirt with like a shot of honey. It's like it's just like you go
It's
like
like my BO.
you just like and then you just take like a little shot of honey. It definitely don't taste like your BO because that'd be fucked up.
You think it tastes worse, my BO?
Your BO definitely tastes worse.
Oh, damn.
I couldn't imagine.
It'd probably be sour.
Yeah, because it has like that. Like it smells grainy. You know what I mean? Like it smells textured.
Really?
If you don't know who I am, I make perfumes. So go watch me. It's Casper Parfums. Casper Parfums.
I'm gonna spell it for you too.
Whatever.
Anywho.
Alright, this video is fucking long enough and I gotta edit it tomorrow. Gross.
Talking about next.
Adios, amigos. Deuce. Yo, you ever see a dancer in the club? She be like, you know how girls used to dance like this? Everyone was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm showing you. Look at the mess. When he came and see, oh, you see? Man doesn't know how to drink water. Okay, guys, bye bye. We have to clean up this shit.
I'll clean it up.
Look at the. That's James's flaw. Okay, say bye.
Bye. What happened? What's that? What the fuck?
Okay, but you're the thing, the tripod. Okay, we're going. Bye, guys.